evening baby bia wo hwe ne bre bia wo hwe bia no yeda wase emo akwaba edeba channel we so I inside Kotoko here on YouTube oba don't forget to subscribe na ni nyina no ebeboa amadwuma na akwanimu ye pa yagimudi na yenim se mbeboa nso amadwuma na akonkan enso tumi ede abraye enne anopai hye Asante Kotoko communication director akasa lawyer Safuduku akasa after Kotoko one of my first training omoyeye ewa adakoja ache enra na waden some bebre na so de atudwa de ho nsam ebebrew ene anope ewa kasa fudie so and some of the buy has to do with enyoma ekoso ewa adakoja ache enra na we the first training after Kotoko winning FA Cup no na it's in preparation towards the President Cup only had to folk on the 6th of June, 6th July, Ewa Accra Sports Stadium. And now, our training grounds, there were new faces, a lot of them. Now, Mamadikan Embo players are Asante Kotoko ball last season, our mobile training and Rano, Omudi and Far Emau, Abrante Benjamin Chum, and a Fatal Seidu, two goalkeepers are, and Ra, one more Ebaye. Ewo Adakoja Sports Stadium and Sports Complex. Henry Ansu Ebaye, Joseph Ablo Ebaye, no Ebaye no training kakra Asante Kotoko ye no Abrante no and to me and ye be no what bench Esha Kotoko training jersey and also to me Edijinemo Emmanuel entry Ebaye Abrante Kwampoku or no so Ebaye no so ebe to me Eboye Esha se bibia betumi akonkan ede ama wodomo afei baba yaya yes ono nso begina mu a baba yaya bae no na o de ball ba kon etwa park no ho a opia no okon American kakra enso epiepia ya de twa park no nyina nso edisi ye ansa woko ekwatena ase ena afei abrante Michael Sefa obaye na obo game mechire mu kakra wo ho enso atumi edi amawo na yewia eno so yetumi ahode no so ekoso Albert Amwa ono so ebaye training kakra koroko eye ni nyina no Albert Amwa ono so begina mu edi agro no bi kama eba no so bibia konkan ede boaye intim menu ebaye na intim also did not train with the squad intim ebaye no na ono so at the bench no so ntumi ameye the few minutes training Asante Kotoko ye no ono so ntumi amameye bi Elvis Che Bafo Awuchi was around Awuchi ba ye no ono so meeting no wentumi enje na so anye bi ono so no woka players in sia na wono ete bench awmanye training bi kura enti Elvis Che Bafo intim menu abrante ne den enso ede Emmanuel entry there otete mu kakra Joseph Ablo ono so ebetena bench awantumi anye training ni bi kura amfa amakrob ye Kumase Asante Kotoko enti prayers na ebaye Patrick Esedu ono so ebaye etena bench ono so anye training ni bi kura amfa amakrob ye Kumase Asante Kotoko na players are omo training kura no was about 15 minutes. In fact, less than 15 minutes. And no more a shake up kakra. And a coach in Emma Wadum etna bench. Now there were other 4 players a Asante Kotoko players. Our monsono a warm up on the bia. Did kind a Zakaria Fuseni or a Bememu. Zakaria Ebaye or no Sujinan and also a training. In fact, or sign a ball game 90 minutes. Ede Emma Krobia Asante Kotoko jina chiri waduma. Nti Zakaria or a defender Kotoko enyano from Brekum Chelsea. Enra ono su jina na so ewe chiri wadum tendende one abrante Michael Sefa ena ebo the central defense. Edema Krobia Kumase Asante Kotoko ewo match a onum ebo ye. And now match ni was to justify some players to know say umbetumi ewura Kotoko team ni mu ana and Zakaria Fuseni from Brekum Chelsea ono so jina mu one Michael Sefa ebo 4 and 5 Hilbert Jewu a new Kotoko player omonya no midfielder Kotoko yan from Brekum Chelsea ono so na owo Adakojache afe Francis Akwa from Bechebi United defender or ye left fullback ojina mu esiakan and so edema Asante Kotoko ewo justify your inclusion gamer and also onomo etumi eboye and afa Brandon Johnson upon Owusu ma ye no ho ya ye no ho adwuma wo fie ha no bebre actual baby was siakan former Dreams FC Inter Allied wako eye Chamaka in the Portuguese League wako Portuguese League 2 and as a B and also yakudi agro ho ako eye Pakistan and now wakudi agro ho no mo and so etumi abande Asante Kotoko assign no or ye rasta pese and a watch chile gunechi na ohwe ne physiga original eye pinch no so sano na ye de kan sama and ke be kan say or ye bema mu a striker de ese ugina on so ye bema mu and so ono so Johnson upon eye the 4 new players are ebeka the old players no ho and so etumi edi agro players are Asante Kotoko emfa wodomo ento transfer anamonfa official communication bia maye I say omuni omo awiewie a onomo amma hodomo bi no eye abrante bi de say Peter Amedu Akwa ono amma bi and afi abrante de ne Douanes-Senegal ono so amma training enra abrante de din ene Kamara ene Samba O'Neil omo mutu kwan impedifo ma omo 10 days until by Friday omo so beba be drew Kumase ene Ghana na abaye adwuma ana afi abrante de din ene Justice Blay officially Kotoko emfa mae say onye omo player ono so ye hunu wo ho abrante Isaac Minta ono so empedifo emfa official communicate MIA into ono so no empedifo wamba training no ase so these are the players last season omusi akanya omo eda so eye Asante Kotoko players na omo mfa womo entro transfer and official communicate bia my say omo mo atwetwam na omo so entumi amba no ena mada na ekire so atumi ede abana lawyer Safuduku akasa yebetie ne interview a eye say obed network ye ne eye wakasa ede afa de nti a Kotoko ahye preseason we asentem ena afei players bia abeka ho in fact and then there were and as enra more than 25 players new players omunye Kotoko players and omunyina ebaye no mbaye no coach ni chewo mu mienu emo mo boy na one of the side no ena Francis Akwa ene abrante de din and so the Michael Sifa and Zakaria Fuseni the 3 Kotoko players are the first 11 and the other 11 also omo ejina mona so boy first 45 minutes and almost science and different set but ni nyina no Zakaria no Kotoko 3 players amabo mudi no ebobi 2 goalkeepers said da mu no Benjamin Trim and Fatal Seidu and so the boy adwumedi no na when we now no Safuduku akasa de afa ho the entire players over 25 omo nyina ba Kotoko training grounds no omo aka wakasa so de afa Kotoko itinerary from now till the President Cup yebebobo wie no and also wakasa e de afa ho na 25 players and more a buy you know yehu players bi wom ba ko eye Osman Amadu eye player wasi akan e de ama Dreams wasi akan e wo Ghana happen e de ama Legon Cities na okwamano ne kakra national under 20 oni Karim Zito ena eye adwuma last season no wo Turkey and they or your winger otumi board the left wing otumi board the right wing otumi board number 10 ena okọ Turkey okọ anywhere nya club in fact enya club bi na to nsafre no ne brother ena e kache ne se womra no hwe so bi nya club amana but entumi antentam enti wasan echi back to Ghana ena coach Karim Zito according to the boy coach Karim Zito kazes omra na wone no nya adwuma no won hwe se bibia betumi ahwe sa be koyi a enti omra be justify no na yehwe mu na yehwe sa brand bi hye jersey number 22 asa brand yenim ekoya Asante Kotoko AGYEMAN BADU Spirto Zaza won kai no pa ana wojinam enti Spirto Zaza nso akone na mu a na I would want to know from the comment section, me read it pa. At this very moment, Kotoko a defender, bio. Cause wa Ansu Abro Samba, Wakofa Zakaria Mabeka Sifa ho. So you have 5 central defenders. Kotoko a AGYEMAN Spirto Zaza. Now so we here defender is it AGYEMAN na Kotoko here na. So I would want to hear from you now. Ishmael Dede is a forward, a winger. I was Akadema Dreams FC Pain. Or also coach na kanya say womra na omesona ho odin hwese nyama be fa na otumi ene na ye adwuma na afei ye wo Ishmael entry on also a forward. Yes, on also the wings wa on also diago kakra wa last season no saka Burkina Faso team a FN AS Douanes ehwo ene no so esina kan. And then there was this player from New Edubiase FN Philip Amo also New Edubiase. But in fact, out of these 5 players are I can tell you say Philip Amo and I say players are you known out of the 25 players. Philip Amo was exceptional. Men kind of say out of the 25 by no. Me femwa because Philip Amo will be a player. My pick, he was very good in the ball control, the eye for good passes, and then they run and then they pressure or the mad the opponent, was Obioba who be a Philip Amono Ediagro. And then Kotoko players and these 25 plus players na ebe sign akwa dakoja achi akwa yejuma na mwehu. Yentie lawyer Safuduku the itinerary and the yentie Kotoko afa players we nyina so mo justify no and also at the nchidemo edia ba yentie communication director lawyer Safuduku.
Lawyer, so good evening. Who said Team Nagada, you've done your first training session ahead of the President's Cup. Can you summarize what happened here today for us?
Yes, our program, we resumed training this afternoon. And as has been a yearly ritual, some players would want to come and do what you guys call justified increasing. So we gave them the opportunity to show their talents. That is why you do not see most of our registered players. Tomorrow, the training will continue with most of our old guys getting involved. Then on Saturday, we have our first friendly match for the preseason. And then on Sunday, we shall take a rest. And on Monday, we play another friendly match. And then we'll see whether we'll be able to pick 1 or 2 players out of the tour list. So basically, that is the program from today till Monday, when we will then allow only our registered players to continue with the training until we depart from Kumasi somewhere on the 5th. That will be on Saturday. Then we play the match on Sunday, the 6th of July, take a 2 or 3 day break, and then we'll finally reassemble and then begin our proper pre-match activities, pre-season activities.
Okay, so this is much more like a preparation towards the President's Cup. Now, the exercise that happened here today, was it part of the plan, or you had to just fix it in? And will it not hamper your preparations towards the President's Cup?
Well, I don't know being the President Cup, but we would have given the players about a month's rest so that we'll be able to deal with some of their issues. Unfortunately, we are compelled to play this all-important President Cup match. In a way, today's program will affect our activities, but I would say that we were compelled by circumstances to allow the young ones also showcase what they have in them. So yes, originally it wasn't part of our plan, but it was through some of these exercises that we had a player like Sonny Yakuba. So we thought that, who knows, there may be another Sonny Yakuba or a better player than Sonny Yakuba. So let us give these players the chance to prove to us. That is why.
So talking about expectations, per what you saw today, what's your fair assessment of the two sessions?
To be fair to them, we cannot use just this first session or this one session training to assess them. That is why the program will continue till Monday, by which time I think we would have given them enough time to demonstrate what they can do.
So it means, will the batch we saw today report same time tomorrow, or you've selected some?
So all of them are to report tomorrow. Usually, we would have asked some players to leave, but we thought that just one day will not be enough to do a proper assessment of them. So let us give all of them the chance to come back tomorrow. Probably after tomorrow's training, we may cut down the number to a reasonable size to make the exercise more effective. We can only hope that other players will not join tomorrow. We are only hoping.
Okay, so lawyer, finally, if I want to know if the selected players will take part in the President Cup, the final players that will be selected from this exercise, if they will take part in the President Cup.
No, by the time the exercise will be over on Monday, we would have known which of them will be joining KOTOKO. Once they are selected, they become part of the KOTOKO's team. So any player in KOTOKO whom the coach believes can stand in for that match will be selected. But for now, they are not part of the KOTOKO family yet. It will be after Monday when we will see whether one or two players will be able to make the mark.
Lawyer, foreign players if you ever. Yeah, any more minimum justify say one about and TSA back be free agriculture there.
And that training no na Togolese and the Burkina Bay. I know that three of them they missed their bus. Burkina. And until now, almost me and Kamukoli Burkina Bay no. And we are expecting them hopefully on Friday. I'm sure them what, but that is the challenge. Omonia. They tell us baby on emotri. Omoba is a bus no. Oma miss on bus. There's only one Burkina Bay no more. No more 4. Amoba. We are hoping that the Omoba no with the short time no, but much will be fine.
Lawyer, Zakaria Fuseni, Yanti announcement, but any more a part of the team. And also, you justify, and I say, wait me up on the
Well, Zakaria Fuseni is now a bona fide player of KOTOKO. He's now part of the family.
Okay, so since Asante Kotoko 5 signings, for now they are more confirming they be more signings, and I think so more. Or more than can also say more free team. Maybe they will count the likes of Justice Blay no situation.
Why are people pushing Justice Blay out of the team? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, listen. The moment dealing with officials now, so far 5 players, and now you know, I 4 of them based on mutual termination, and one of them only the contract expired. So you mentioned Fernando Bassi Wisdom, Nigerian, mutual termination. Samson Eduku, mutual termination. Adran Ajeti, mutual termination. In the case of Frederick Asari, I say mutual termination because he had about 2 months or so before his contract expired. He had terminated a release agreement, so he requested for his release. So mutually we terminated his contract. And then contract next year. For now, dear, the days ahead. The days ahead.
So as it stands, Justice Blay remains a player.
He's a player of KOTOKO. We are expecting that tomorrow he will join his colleagues.
What about Tinedu?
Tinedu is also a player of KOTOKO.
Because you made a statement, sir. Why are we forcing Blay out of KOTOKO?
Because we have not come out
raised from the camp of the player to Mose Bibiambai.
I think that is because of the news going around, which is not coming from our camp. So we have published players here. You know, why is Justice Blay's name being mentioned when we have not come out on him? Nti mo yɛn twɛn kakra. Yɛn pɛ sɛ yɛbɛyɛ biribi sɛ kɔtɔkɔ na pusi no. Nima bi a news no free ba.
Could it also be a player especially in the aftermath of the FA Cup? Now, okay, could it also be a reason and answer a fuel for these rumors?
He might have decided so, but he has not communicated that to us, unfortunately. In the area, what happens tomorrow? Then we will take a decision.
Lawyer, sorry, player bi abe feeling medical so as the players are more medical so as
No, I think we cannot talk about player bi medical as it's not necessary. Yeah, you can only announce players. There are a lot of players on mobile camp. I don't know of any medical failure. I don't know.
Sir, we told you, sir, no way.
I have not heard minimum so about Koto camp.
Thank you.